everybody, this is the Lamley Showcase. Time to finally open up the 2019 Q Case models. I've been sitting on these for a few days. I want to take a look at them, so we're going to open them up proper. They came to us from our friends at Wheel Collectors. Follow their channel, they do all kinds of fun stuff over there. Let's open these up. I've got some basics, some standard basics, including I think 1 or 2 recolors. I've got some new model recolors. I've got the regular treasure hunt, the super treasure hunt, and its compatriot, and then of course 2 new models that we're going to look at today. Those are the ones that I thought were the highlights of the 2019 Q Case. This finishes the year off. I don't think there's any recolors planned for at least the basic range, so we'll pay attention to that as the A and B cases come out, but I think we are done. So let's get right to it. This is the Lamborghini Huracan. It is new for this case, I believe. I don't think it was released in any colors prior to. Looks really cool. Now see, I know a lot of people have opinions about the Trap 5 wheels. They think they look kind of goofy. I think when done right, they really work. And when I say done right, I mean they're focusing on a proper model. I think they look good on the Lamborghini. Lamborghini's already way over the top anyway, and in this case, I think this looks really good. I especially like the color on this one, just real clean with the off-center orange stripe going up the top and the side, or going over the top of this car. I think that one is super, super cool. All right, next model. This one, it's nice to see return to the main line, the Jaguar XJ220. This one returned, I think, was it a Forza or Gran Turismo set? And I think they had the tool lying around. They said, well, why don't we put it back in the main line? First of 2 orange Jags in this mix, which who would have thunk, right? So this one has some of those elements of like older Hot Wheels castings in that it's not as precise, I think, as some of the newer models have been, although it looks really, really nice. And I think a lot of people, especially the fans of the supercars, really like that one, and this one has a nice clean deco on it. All right, next one. I dig this one. This is the 68 Mercury Cougar. I have said that there are certain castings that I don't care how the car looks, I'm going to collect it. I'm going to add it to the collection. This is one. The 68 Mercury Cougar I think is a fantastic casting. It's a bit of an updated take on the classic Cougar, just a little bit more sporty looking. And yeah, I'm not a huge fan of flames, but A, the flames are done really well on this one. B, the first version was also a super treasure hunt that looked really cool in green. And C, check this thing out. Black and white. They've taken the 50th anniversary wheels on this one. And now, obviously, they've taken the 50th logo off, and they've just made it kind of a large... It looks a lot like the Blings wheels from back when. But it's a slightly more updated. It looks, I just think it's rad. I just love the colors on this one. This one has that skull logo on the back. You guys, if any of you are familiar with the skull logo and what it represents and why it's on this particular model, I don't know if it's like a Halloween thing or maybe that's an actual logo of an actual car-related company. I have no idea, but you guys let me know. I just know this one looks really cool and it's a nice addition to the Super Treasure Hunt, and it's basic. All right, the last highlight just from standard basic that I'm adding is this one, and of course I am. It's the 83 Chevy Silverado. It's from the Art Car series. This one is in more of a graffiti style. I don't care. Again, the Silverado, I don't care what they put on it. I'm putting it in the collection, and as some of you know, I've been waiting to open this one because I finally finished my Silverado collection, and it is time to showcase it here on the channel. So that is coming up very soon. I'm going to show every Silverado. I've even talked to the designer of the Silverado to get some thoughts from him on this casting, and we'll get to all of that soon. I'm really excited about that video. That's one pickup. This is another 2019 Ford Ranger Raptor recolor. Yellow was the first color. Blue is the second. I thought this was just a standard. It looks so much like the Raptor casting, but obviously if you compare them, they're just a little bit smaller. I think the deco is an actual Ford deco. Well, I mean a style of a Ford deco. Obviously, it's got the big Hot Wheels logo on it. It's a nice casting. This doesn't do too much for me. But it's nice, and I'm looking for a clean version. I'll be really excited about seeing that. Digging this one. 91 Mazda MX5 Miata. First one was in blue. This one's in proper red. Ryo Asada's design. If you saw the video I did last on some of the classic Japanese cars that Hot Wheels has done prior to the quote-unquote JDM era, you know that I showed an older casting of the Mazda MX5 Miata. And this one I think is better. It's a better updated version, but it's kind of cool to see those together. If you haven't seen that video, check it out. 64 Nova Wagon Gasser. Love this one. First one was kind of a teal blue. Second color's in gray. Brendan Vituski's behind this one. He's also behind the 55 BelAir Gasser. He's kind of our Gasser specialist. So if anyone's going to take on a Gasser, he's the guy to do it. He also did the Willis Gasser in the RLC. So yeah, he's the Gasser champ. And he's building a real one. A real 55, if you didn't know that. I'm looking forward to seeing Brendan at the convention here next month, the Hot Wheels convention. And he always is good about doing videos and showcases for us. So we'll get some good stuff from him. So stay tuned for that. All right, this is a regular treasure hunt. Been excited to show. It is the 67 Camaro. Now, some of you hate these wheels on it. My thought is, why not? Look at the deco on it. I love the color. I love the color scheme. They've gone with a more modern art look on this one. It is an art car. And so I think the wheels really work with that deco. I mean, if it was some sort of classic Camaro deco, maybe not, but this is a neat version. It's a, you know, considering there's, what, 8 billion versions of the 67 Camaro done, why not? Right? So before you go, oh, this thing's ugly, it's not ugly at all. In fact, it is, even besides the fact that it's a 67 Camaro and a popular casting, it's by far the best treasure hunt of the year. Because it's just clean, it's cool, and I just love that they use these wheels on this casting. So I am all in on this. I think it looks fantastic. And look, you and I both know it's going to win Best Regular Treasure Hunt when we do the Lamley Award. So, I mean, we'll do the vote. You guys can surprise if you want to, but love that one. Porsche 911 GT3 RS. This casting has really grown on me. I wasn't a big fan when it first came out. But as I've watched it develop, and especially as a Super Treasure Hunt, I really loved it as a Zamac last year. I'm in. I dig it. It looks good, and I love this purple version. I think this is going to be my favorite version of this casting so far. Another Trap 5s, a lot of you guys don't like it. I do. I think it works on this casting. I think, you know, there's some other wheels that could be used, but in this case, I think it really works. Now, we've already seen the Super Treasure Hunt, but let's put those together right now. I mean, this is the QK Showcase, so we might as well. Mattel provided this Super. And as much as I like the purple Porsche, this Super, stay tuned to the Lamley Awards, but my goodness. I thought I knew what my favorite Super was, and then this came along, so I'm going to have to think it through. This thing, the purple on this is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, and I hope to find another one that I could keep carded. I'm going to be looking, and I think a lot of you will be too. That is a super, super cool Super. Maybe they're not the right choice of words there. All right, 2 new models. I chose 2. I mean, there might have been another one. I chose this one, the Mod Rod, and then, of course, the Jag as the highlights from a new model perspective. I think Dima designed this one. Dima is another person I hope to be talking to at the convention. He's done some great castings this year, including the 300ZX and the Audi Quattro. But this is his take, like a modern take on a classic rat rod, and I love it. So like the disc wheels in the front, the Aero style wheels, and then the Steelies on the back. Love the color. Love the that it's a gumball car. This is really, really neat. Really, really neat. And to me, especially with the wheel choice, I'll take it over the Bone Shaker. Controversy, but I will. All right, last but not least, a fantastic new model. Jaguar XE SV Project 8. What a choice and what an execution. In orange, and I thought at first when I first saw it that it didn't have the deco on the back, but it does. Taillights, headlights, perfect choice of wheels, the black 10 spokes. Those are the only other wheels that I would have wanted on the Porsche 911, by the way, the Porsche 911. But they're on this car, and let them stay on it. I love it. I don't know how you're going to beat this version. In burnt orange, it is just a fantastic model. Really, really fond of it. I think Rio Asada designed this one, and he did a great job. I know I say Matchbox-esque, but this one is more Hot Wheels-esque. This is a really nice version of a car that should be a Hot Wheels. Nice, realistic version. Front grille detailing is fantastic. I'm way in on this one, and I hope we see more clean versions. If this is the only version for 2019, bring it back in 2020 with nothing on the side. Just give us the front and rear again. I'm all game on that. Just do that. That's my thought. All right, there you go. Those are the highlights of the 2019 Q Case. We still have a few more 2019 things to do, especially in the premium world, especially in the RLC world. So I'm not going to run with the Lamley Awards just yet. It's still too early. We'll get past the convention. All right, guys, tell me what you think. Tell me which models you're excited about collecting when these hit. They're going to be hitting very, very soon. They've already hit worldwide, but they're still waiting to hit in a big way here in the United States. So look for those. Thanks, everybody. Bye.